right, so it's saying we live.
Okay then.
All right, so this is the third test for me. I guess second test for you. So I don't want to make it extra repetitive. I don't want to make it too long. Let's just keep it kind of short. Um, Let me ask you this:
All
what
right.
what would you 17 years old? What would somebody your age be looking for information wise? Um, just out on the internet, whether it's a podcast or whatever. What type of information in, interests you, piques your interest?
Um, I'll probably say like uh fragrance wise, yeah, probably like fragrances. I watch a video on like fragrances or like different scents on different moods, different occasions, stuff like that. Um, what else would I watch it on? Yeah, that's probably yeah.
So content wise, what do you find yourself consuming most?
Like what do I see myself watching nowadays?
Is it music? Is it movies? Is it TV shows, podcasts? Trying to get an understanding of the demographic. I guess your age range would be like 15 to 18, 14 to 18.
Yeah, probably. I watch YouTube a lot. Um, I watch like underground artists, stuff like that, and then makes that'll make me wanna, um, find some beats, and then I start trying to perfect my craft. So yeah, I make a lot of music, and I watch YouTube. Um, that's what I do.
Or um yeah, I'm just happy this stream ain't even dropping out. I'm so flabbergasted at the fact that it's letting us go for more than a minute on this Wi-Fi. I don't even. I'm almost speechless.
So it's iffy. It work when it wanna work, I guess.
Well, we got the setup. We got the camera. We got everything right. So here's what we doing. Um, we live in a time now where you could just kind of be what you want to be. You don't have to ask permission. You don't need nobody's credentials, part of quote unquote.
Right.
You don't need the gatekeepers to let you in. You could just do it. So um, that's what we're doing. I think a lot of what gets peddled is a lot of in one way or another, they either telling you, hustle, hustle. I got the answers to all your problems, or on the other end of the spectrum, they telling you it's all doom and gloom and it's kind of over with.
Mhm.
But I think it's important to communicate information so people can have knowledge of self, knowing who they are, where they fit at on the timeline, the human timeline, because it's only one timeline. We're born in the middle of whatever you want to say. If you want to start, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, you're still a part of the timeline and it goes as far back as 100 years ago. You keep stretching it as far back as you want to go, but you're just the newest scene in an ongoing play.
Right.
So knowing, that I could kind of help people figure out where they fit in at on them timelines and kind of give people solutions.
Mhm.
Um, they got what 10 million quote unquote immigrants they say they let in to the country. I think it's time for me and mine to figure out how to learn how to speak Spanish. And I don't mind documenting that journey online so people can figure out how to, communicate across language barriers.
Right.
We got all the apparatuses to be able to help you. You got translator apps on your phone, meta glasses, but it's not the same as having it in your brain and being able to have that human connection where you could just look somebody in the eyes and speak their language.
Mhm.
And shit, that's important. You know what I'm saying? If it's 10 million new people here, shit, you could pretty much bet you're gonna meet one of them.
Right.
So it's just, how do we introduce ourselves to the world or the world's population that's coming here? Because they may have only seen us through the lens of a movie or a rap video or Instagram. And we all know that that stuff is not real. They make the real characteristics. You know what I'm saying? You got an opportunity to bond with people, make an imprint on people, formulate, your own tribe of people who think like minded and trying to achieve goals. So, I want to document that. It's a lot of knowledge that I feel like I need to be able to communicate to you, primarily. Shit, what better way than be able to document it? Use a platform on YouTube. You come back to it at any time and look it up when you arrive. You know what I'm saying? Because I could present something to you now, but it might mean something totally different, a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now.
Right.
So I don't know. That's kind of what I wanted to do or whatever. So um the next session, shit. Hopefully this Wi-Fi keep up like this and we could really dive straight in.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't expected to run like this either.
Yeah, we had a lot of good questions on whatever on the last one, introductory questions, but I feel like I've already gotten a good introduction on you, bro. I don't want to reintroduce myself to you again. And I don't know if you feel like answering them questions. Yeah.
Nah, not really. Save it for another day.
So how you felt about your the studio today? This was your first time actually in that music studio?
Yeah, this was in different location I done been in. Cause I told you I done been in other studios. So yeah, this was different. Um, it's definitely room for improvement on the on my behalf. You know, we're gonna edit the songs, we're gonna come back, make it better. But I'm ready to come back. I'm ready to make some more tracks. I was messing with it. I
Or,
really, yeah, I really feel like I could try to mix and master my own stuff. I want to try it.
or let me see. I'm gonna make the most out of the time we got. We definitely gonna double back for this studio. Let me see if uh, this will open up. Back over here, present your screen. All right, boom. So we up here. All right, so part of learning in Spanish is gonna help you learn and understand English a little bit better too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so first thing, lesson one, we're gonna learn about nouns. A noun is a word that's used to identify people, animals, places, things, living things. They have gender. Hold on. Unlike in English, all Spanish nouns, even those referring to non living things, have a gender.
Mm-hmm.
That is, that they are considered masculine or feminine. So, uh, as in English, nouns in Spanish also have a number, meaning they're either singular or plural. So, meaning we got in English, we got microphone, and then we got microphones. That's singular or plural. You
Mm-hmm.
got the singular, you got the plural. But in Spanish, these also have a gender. Are these masculine or feminine?
You're right.
So let's go around here. So masculine nouns right here versus feminine nouns. Masculine nouns have this in the beginning where you see that L, that EL,
Mm-hmm.
El hombre,
El hombre. Yeah.
hombre,
Okay. El hombre.
hombre. Remember, you got to
Bere.
roll the R's, no lazy.
El hombre.
You'll get there. All right. El chico,
El chico.
the boy. El pasajero,
El pasajero.
the passenger. El
El,
conductor,
el conductor.
the male driver. El profesor,
El, el profesor.
the male teacher. El turista,
El turista.
the male tourist. Now, notice how at the end of that one it ends in an A, which is usually feminine, but it's still saying el turista.
El turista.
That's a man, that's a tourist. All right, so then on the feminine nouns, they got la mujer,
La mujer.
the woman, la chica,
La chica.
the girl, la pasajera,
La pasajera.
the female passenger. Now see el pasajero with the O, L O, and that's masculine right there. And then right here, la pasajera,
La pasajera.
la and a, that's feminine. La conductora,
La conductora.
that's the female driver. El conductor,
El conductor.
the male. La profesora,
La la profesora.
profesora,
La
profesora.
profesora.
Yeah, the female teacher versus el profesor,
El profesor.
which is the male teacher. La turista,
La turista.
female tourist. Boom. Generally, the nouns that refer to males, like el hombre, are masculine, while nouns that refer to females, like la mujer, are feminine. Many nouns that refer to male beings end in O or OR. The corresponding forms for feminine end in A and ORA, respectively. So that's la conductor versus conductora. So you could tell if it's masculine or feminine just based off how they say it. Now I give you one that's not on the list. La computadora.
La computadora.
Is that masculine or feminine?
Masculine.
How? It said la computadora. La.
Feminine. Feminine.
The masculine and feminine forms of nouns that end in ISTA, like turista, are the same. So the gender is indicated by the article, the L or the la for the feminine, the L for the masculine or the la for the feminine.
Mm.
Some other nouns have identical masculine and feminine forms. El joven, the young man. La joven, the young woman. See, it's only the article change.
Mm.
Student, estudiante, estudiante. El male student. La estudiante is the female student.
Okay.
But you see, these don't have the O or the A at the end.
All right.
All right, boom. So now it's going to talk about nouns that refer to non-living things. El cuaderno. No,
El cuaderno.
I don't know how to say that one. Quaderno. Quaderno.
Cuaderno.
El diario.
El diario.
El diccionario.
El diccionario.
El número.
El número.
El video.
El video.
El problema.
El problema.
El programa.
El programa.
El autobús.
El autobús.
El país.
El país.
All right. La computadora.
La computadora.
La cosa.
La cosa.
La escuela.
La escuela.
La maleta.
La maleta.
La palabra.
La parada.
What was that you said, bro? Look at the letters, bro. Palabra.
La parada. La palabra.
Bro, what is that? It's a R at the end of the word, not a L. La palabra.
La palabra.
La lección.
La lección.
La conversación.
La conversación.
La nacionalidad.
La nacionalidad.
La comunidad.
La comunidad.
As shown, certain noun endings are strongly associated with a specific gender, so you can use them to determine if a noun is masculine or feminine. Because the gender forms, or because the gender of nouns that refer to non living things cannot be determined by final proof rules, you should memorize the gender of each noun you learn. It is helpful to learn each noun with this corresponding article for L and La for feminine, L for masculine. Another reason to memorize the gender of every noun is that there are common exceptions to the rule of gender. For example, el mapa. Mapa ends in an A, so it's feminine, but it's el map. El mapa.
Mhm.
El dia, the day, ends in an A, but it's L. La mano ends in an O, but it's la mano, so it's feminine.
Okay.
Those are hands. Las manos.
Yes.
The plural of nouns. To form the plural, you add a S to nouns that end in a vowel. For nouns that end in a consonant, add an ES. For nouns that end in a Z, change the Z to a C and then add ES. Now that's going to be a lot, but it's simple when you start practicing. So El Chico, the boy, Los Chicos
Los chicos.
means what?
Los chicos.
If El Chico means the boy, and we're talking about plural, plural means more than one. So if El Chico means the boy, what does Los Chicos mean?
Girls.
No, that would be chicas. El Chico,
Oh, so
Los Chicos.
the boys.
Right. That's the boy, those boys.
Those boys.
El Dario, Los Darios. El problema, los problemas. The problem, those problems.
Okay.
La nacionalidad, las nacionalidades. El país, los países. El lápiz, los lápices.
Okay.
In general, when a singular noun has an accent mark on the last syllable, the accent is dropped from the plural forms. La lección, la lecciones. El autobús, el autobuses. Los autobuses. More the same. Got that? Hey, so then it come with this right here. Let's go back over here. Let's see what we looking like. See how this test went. All right, we here. Now, what we gonna do is Gonna go ahead and stop the stream just to end it right there. See what we got.